All right. Uh, hey everybody. I've been asked to do a video to do kind of an update because I have not been in the group. Uh, I've been productive and busy. Been in the lab working on a few things that I can now bring to you. So what you see before you, actually, I'm going to show you something else. Let me put this aside here. Um, a couple of things I've been working on. This is one of them. This is a bath I've been working. This is called a Follow Me Boy bath. And if you know anything about the Hoodoo tradition, then you know that Follow Me Boy is a series of Conjure series of alchemical formulas. That is, the legend goes that using these formulas will have any man follow you and obey you like a dog. So it started off with needing some work done, and I decided to be a good fit for her, and I added more to the bath than I should have, so I had to divide the bath up, and ended up having a whole other. Instead of letting that go to waste, let me go ahead and work these baths and put them in front of you guys. So if you want to get some, you certainly can. We have the baths here. This is the last bit of this bath that I have. We have some already brought up. I'll show you that in just a second. But I did the bath, and I did the perfume solution. I did the bath salts for this. So let me just show you guys all of that together. All right. So this is the liquid bath formula. These are in 8 ounces. Okay, definitely good for one bath. You can make it stretch if you desire. These are going for 25 for one. All right, but if you get them in set of threes, because I do recommend that people take their spiritual baths in threes in a 3 consecutive days, then it'll only be $60. Just let me know. I haven't had a chance to put them up on the shop for whatever reason. I've been having some really crazy connection issues with my internet, so I haven't been able to put them up on live. Maybe I'll see if I can do it with my phone tonight. This is the Follow Me Boy bath. She's got some of the flower essences and things already mixed in there. All right. Now this one is the regular strength bath. Okay, so that's why it's got 1X on it. If you notice that any of my products have 1X, that means regular strength, just so I remember. If you want to do special order, I do have a double strength, but again, you need to contact me probably for that, because you need to make sure that's exactly what you need. People just think that, more is better, and that's not always the case. Okay, this is our double strength Follow Me Boy bath. Here you can see it has more of a red tinge. That's because I added a secret ingredient into it, that when it comes in contact with a liquid, it begins to, so you can see it down there at the bottom. You can see the stuff beginning to move around in there. That's what we call the ashe, or the essence of the work. And literally, the longer it sits, the darker this red gets. It just gets redder and redder. Okay. We have the all of this is fresh. Literally, I just made the bath salts before I came live. These are the bath salts here. Okay. They have an orange and jasmine type of scent to them. Okay, an orange and jasmine kind of scent, and they are very, as you guys know, my products are very, very strong, very, very concentrated. So little goes a long way. All right. So that's what I've been working on in the lab here. I do have another formula here that's a Follow Me Boy concentrate. If they want to add this, let's say the perfume or something like that, then this would be what that was for. But I don't really have a lot of that left, so I'm not going to put that up on the shop. I need to keep that for myself. Alright, so that's what we have with our Follow Me Boy line here. Okay, of workings. And I will be coming out, probably in the next few weeks, I will be coming out with a Follow Me girl line as well for the fellas out there. Depends on how well these do. These do pretty good. Then I'll go ahead and make those formulas. The other thing I wanted to show here, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. What I have here is, as you guys know, I've been doing a series of classes on Wednesdays, my apprenticeship program. And so I want to say about, might have been 2 weeks ago or thereabout, we started talking about removing jinxes. Okay. And the evil eye. And so I showed them what they can make for themselves and for clientele that will strip a jinx and it will remove the evil eye. This is one such formula here. Now this is I call this jinx removing formula number 3. You can see it's a very deep green color. Alright. Actually the medicines that we put in here, we have strained them off. So this is just the concentrate here. Okay. But many of the medicines, again, as you can tell, a lot of the ingredients that I use are very, very strong. So when they come in contact with the liquid, they tend to dye that liquid a certain tint or a certain color. In this case, it just happened to be green. There's nothing really deep about it. That's just happened to be what the color turned to because of what we were using. Now, this is used only topically. Okay, this is used only topically, and really, I tell people when you come out of the shower, apply it, or when you're about to head into work, when you come off of work, just to take a little bit. All right, in your hand, like so. All right, almost like you would wear a cologne or perfume, and you can just, it'll go on and it'll evaporate. Okay, as an alcohol base, doesn't leave any tint or anything like that. Does have a type of mint and camphor kind of scent to it. Okay, what I recommend people do is when they get off their work or they get off a place where they feel that they've been hit by the evil eye, and again, you can definitely watch my video on the evil eye. Then you're gonna take this, the Father, the Son, and the name of the Holy Ghost. You're gonna take it and you're gonna wipe behind the back of your neck, the nape of your neck. Okay, that's where the evil eye likes to hit. Okay, people unaware. Now, for its jinx removing properties, which it also does in a very similar way, if you find something, let's say in your yard, or you suspect that somebody has given you a gift that's been fixed, okay, it's been jinxed, this is highly flammable. So you've been warned, okay. So really, you just take this, all right, pour it over the mess or over the trick that has been laid for you, like so. All right, and you can ignite that. All right, like so. All right, and it will destroy, it will burn off the trick that's been laid on that object. Okay, so it's therefore safe for you to use. You can see it's very aggressive. It definitely doesn't take any prisoners. It really strips that work down to the bone, as we say. All right, it's a very powerful formula. Okay, and that is something that is easy enough for me to make. I can make it on request. All right, so I don't have a limited quantity per se. I can make that as a request. Okay, so those are some of the things I've been working on here in the lab, as we say. So again, we have the baths. We also have the bath salt. So what I have right now, I think I've got 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 4. All right. So I got one set of 3 regular strength Follow Me Boy baths. I've got one set of 3 double strength Follow Me Boy baths. I've got a few batches of, let's say, the bath salts here. Okay. And again, like I said about the just say you want Jinx remover formula number 3, because there's a couple of formulas that I make, that way I know which one you're talking about, and I can get that right out to you as well. Yeah, that's very, very strong stuff. Very, very strong stuff. Y'all know I don't play games when it comes to removing negative work and things like that. So it can be used topically. And had a lady ask me, Doc, can I use this in baths and so on? Yes, you can pour this into bath formula. Yes, you can pour this into your mop bucket. I have a client who's used this for years. She makes sure you get a very big batch from me. And what she does is she will actually, when she washes her feet, you know, some older people, they soak their feet while they're sitting in front of their soap operas. She will actually put this in her foot soak, okay, to ensure that she's not, you know, stepping over anything that may be laid for her, a powder, something like that, that may poison her through her feet, because she's had that happen to her once before we got her cleaned up. So that's what I have working up here. That's what I have working up here. Oh, there goes the piece I'm looking for. You've got the baths and bath salts and all that kind of good stuff. If you have any questions, I'm going to leave the comment section open so you can ask any questions that you may have. All right, down there I can get back in touch with you. I'll leave my link and things below for you guys to contact me. All right, there we go.